Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Well, what do you know? It's that time again. It's that time again. Welcome, everybody. It's GT Champions World Cup Season 7. It's finally here. It's taken us, geez, man. Feels like the whole year has gone by since we've been here, but it hasn't. It's just in the spring. So over the summer, we did our Super GTC and got that all done up and buttoned up. That was a lot of fun. You can go back and check those out here. And now it's time to do the qualifiers once again for World Cup. Probably one of the most popular events that we do, that people watch, because everyone likes watching everybody, and the more people that watch, the bigger the pressure, right? So anyway, welcome aboard, and of course, welcome to our new sponsor, Origin Micro. I know that Dawn from Origin Micro has been itching to get on here and talk with us. We're going to see how that works out. So stay tuned for that. We'll see how soon we can get him in here to talk to you guys. But it's time to get some qualifying going. Little bit of work about what's going on out here. I'm just keeping track of the drivers that are in here, that are coming in. So I just have to write their things down. It's a little bit different when you're all alone. And we'll have Venom here in not too long. Okay, so we're at DeForest. We're in the Citroen GT3 soft tires with tire wear at 1X, and the fuel is at 0. So light cars, soft tires, and they get their outlap. They're going to get 3 hot laps. We're going to record all 3 of those. We're going to add those times together. and that will be their total time. And we'll bring that up periodically on the screen to let you kind of see how everybody's going. But everyone here trying to qualify to get into those coveted top 60 spots and get a shot at one of those winner coins. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We got all kinds of stuff that's coming up. Starting tomorrow, we're also getting qualifiers done for the MX5 Cup, the first official one. The last one that you all remember seeing was our test series. We've made some adjustments to the car as far as weight and power and a few other small items. Got it all set up. I know Fry is out there. Fry's busy right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But the MX5 Cup is going to be coming really quick. He's starting the qualifiers tomorrow to figure out who is going to be who. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Right now, though, he's sitting over with Pix, and they're running through the Pan Am GT3 Sprint Series. So when you're done watching here, if you want to go watch some GT3 sprint races in iRacing, that's also on our channel. You can go check that out too. There'll be a lot of fun. We just had our last race here at Road Atlanta for the International GT Series, which was eventful, and that's all I'll say about that one. But it was good. So it's going to be a fun race to watch when we come up next weekend. This is an off weekend for obvious reasons. We got a lot of this. It's been busy. We also just kicked off the registration for the Sim Race City F4 Cup that will be starting in December. So there's you can get in there, get registered. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got some fixed setups, and of course everyone can get a chance to get one of those winners coins. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, thanks for Origin Micro for hanging out with us. They're making all of this stuff possible this season for us, so we appreciate everybody and all of you that are hanging out with us. All right, so I think what we should do is send out our first driver. Let's get out to the track and send out our first one. I'm just documenting who got where. Johnson and Gray. Okay, Johnson and Gray. All right, we're going to get these things started. So you watch all of the action. I'm going to say, where's Renegade? Because Renegade was first. So we're going to let Renegade get out on track, and we're just going to get this thing started. I'm really excited to see just how they, I think I just turned off the audio. There we go. Let's not do that. Let's see if we can get Renegade out on track. I really hate that my glasses I need to see my computer are great for that, but then I can't see the TV. And so I have to have my glasses hanging off my nose like a 90-year-old. And I'm just glad my camera's on so y'all can't see. All right, there we go. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that either. I want that right there. There we go. So Renegade out on track. We will be if I can figure out where I put that, we will be bringing up this little guy here on the screen now and again, and this will let us keep track of our 15 fastest times, because those are the folks that are going to get to start out in the top lobby where there's more points. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see just how these folks get it done. So it's going to be a long lap. We're going to have these are going to be about a minute 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s. There's a whole bunch of people. So we're going to see just how it all works out. All right. Hopefully we have everybody. Looking for Renegade's name in my list, because I got to keep track of all this stuff. And I'm still looking for it, so give me a minute. Give me just a moment. Venom will be with us, and then he can help with some of this stuff. That'll be good. That will be really good. So we'll see. Technically speaking, Renegade is going to be sitting at the top of the list, and he'll have the fastest time, which is the slowest time, which is 0. So... all right, hopefully you guys can hear it all okay, and if you need the volume adjusted up, let me know. We'll get that pumped up. In fact, I can kind of tell it needs to be, so let's do this right here. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. All right. No pressure, Renegade. No pressure at all. Renegade have been in, I think, every single World Cup we've ever done. I'm pretty sure. So we got a couple sectors on this track. Well, 3 to be precise, and they're long ones. And so he is in Sector 2 now. Gotten through all the twisty bits. Now he's going to get into this last left-hander. Not the last, second to last. And now it's time to go all the way down. Over the bridge, down over the countryside. We'll be able to see, perhaps looking out over the ledge, be able to see the canyon. Into the tunnel. There's a timing marker right there to let him know what's going on. And on hard, on the brakes. Final corner hairpin so tight. You don't want to get too far out there. You want to be able to get on the gas early. So we're going to see what this first lap looks like. A 128 something, a 128.368. All right, so far so good. Thank you, Ando, for letting me know it sounds good. In this particular series there, Mr. Shadow Racing, during the qualifiers, you do not have to have an official number or livery or anything else on the car because everybody's qualifying to get into the series. Once they get into the series, they'll be able to use the assigned number that they already have from last season or the season before. And if they don't have a number, they'll be able to choose one at that time. So we don't give a number to anybody unless they actually qualify for a series. That explains the numbers. So we might even see cars just in the regular old default liveries. We might see a few of those. Ooh, 128.026. Okay. Pretty consistent. I'm marking them all up as we speak. I'm writing it on paper. I'm putting it in our documents, and we're going to make sure we don't get anything wrong. Why? Someone asked the weirdest question in our Discord, and I don't know how to answer it. Why is GT champions? I don't understand it unless it's some kind of dad joke. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll have Venom here a little later on. He's got little ones, so he's got to deal with the little ones. My little one is turning 17 tomorrow. That's my littlest one. And oh, look at that. He's up about a half a second into the final sector. Now he just has to not screw up this final corner on the brakes at around 150. Hold it in there. Don't spin. No wheel spin. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what he's got there. This might be a 127, people. 127.351. There we go. All right, gotta let him know I got him. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Oh, that was the wrong thing to say. Sometimes. And just gonna learn how to type. There we go. All right, so now out on the track he goes. And I will bring up some qualifying stuff when we get there. Let me get Shred out on the track. He is next. And we'll start the next one. We're only open for 3 hours, people. So we're trying to get all of the Australians through. So those of you who are in the Americas, you're going to be waiting your turn because the Australians or Oceanic folks get to go first. So that is how that's going to work. So I don't know if Mr. Brown, who is in the lobby with us, is knowing that at all, but that's where that is. So right now, here is our time to beat. I hope you can see that. That is 176.394. So 176.394 seconds in total that he spent on the track. And now we're going to see if Mr. Shred can make the same thing happen for himself. Oof, get those tires warmed up. Get those tires warmed up. Well, I mean, you can warm them up that way. Okay, get those all out on the outlap. That's all good. get the outlap done. Hey, what's up there, Till? I see you watching some laps. Nope, they get 3 laps. 1 out lap, 3 hot laps, and an in lap. And he did 3 laps. So either you looked away and blinked for like an extremely long time, which would make me really concerned, Ando, since you fly airplanes, that you would lose track of 1 whole lap. Nope, they get that 1 out lap, and now he's going to get rolling. And into his first lap, he's going to go. Time to see. This is the Aussie crew, folks. These are the folks that are going to set the bar for the following rounds tomorrow for us here in the States. I don't know what you guys are calling it over wherever you are in the world, but tomorrow we will be doing a 5-hour qualifier lobby. So I won't be here. Ooh, hang in there, bud. I won't be here, but Venom will be here. And some of the... Wow! Shred is really shredding those tires, man. He's trying to really work that car. Some of the broadcasts will not be broadcasted tomorrow. Just conflicts in schedules and all the other things that go on in life. But I will be doing some of it early on. Ooh, man, he is just losing all kinds of time whipping that tail end around. Well, this will be his first one. He's going to be about a 128, maybe a 29. Oh, no, but he's going to do actually pretty well. Wow, okay, never mind. I take that all back. 127.077. Not bad. Okay. Actually looking for his registration. I'm not seeing it for some reason, so I'm just gonna, that's why, if you're wondering why I'm so quiet, that is why. There it is. That's Mr. Phil Swift right there, I think. 126.041. Almost exactly a second faster than his last lap. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? $126.107. Okay. Nice job, dude. Trying to do all of this. Oh, wait. Okay. That was a Canadian. I guess I wasn't supposed to have a Canadian go first, but maybe he's way over there. All right, so next we're going to be... Mr. Brown doesn't get to go yet, so Dragons is the next one that I saw. I'm going to let this guy go. All right, let's see what Dragons has to do. He's got some cool stuff on the car. Meanwhile, I'm going to enter his times into the abacus that I have here. I actually realized that I forgot to enter the third lap for Renegade in my stuff, so hang on a second. 87.351. All right, so Sir Shredder will get his laps in there. That is while we're waiting on this out lap. Yeah, I know, Ando. I just looked at your chat and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have any of that right. What do you know? Figures. All right, let's see. Now it should give us accurate timing. Let's go ahead and bring that up on the board. Does that look better, Mr. Ando? 263 seconds, 259 seconds. That's better. So, good. You didn't blink. You just have math down a little bit better than I do. So, yes, I'm sure you're glad I don't fly either. All right. So, let's get that out of the way. So, well, I guess we can just leave that up there. It's a good number to just keep around. And during the off seasons and during our summer series, I spend entirely too much time trying to streamline everything, so I have to do less work. And I keep thinking I got it all figured out, and then I realize I have to spend more time every season to fine-tune it some other way. That's just part of it. It's all good. It's a lot of fun. We also have, we can do something a little fun here if you want to see something kind of neat. Let's see, where is my this? I can do a cool thing. Maybe. We've got ourselves, folks, we got ourselves a little split screen. Let's go. So we can watch from the inside while he's driving and from the outside. That should be a lot of fun, right? Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Yes. Be a lot of fun to kind of keep an eye on what they're doing in the car. Well, we're not going to be in this view all the time, but we'll come back to it now and again because, you know, if we create it, we got to use it, right? All right, 127,912. So there. That'll be a lot of fun. If we decide to come back to that, just let us know. We can always come back and take a look at all of that. All right, so we're talking with somebody named Dragons, and I have zero clue who this person is. I don't see a registration for anybody with Dragons anything. So, uh-oh. We got a little bit loose there. I need to look up this guy's, so I'm just going to do a quick roll. I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Let's get it back together, Chris. Oh, Stormy Shaper. Okay, we're going to leave it like that so that we can, I know people like their nicknames, but that's Stormy Shader. Okay, that one I know. That one I know. All right, coming up. Finishing the second hot lap at a 127.886. Yeah, it's going to be close. We'll see what he can get out of that. It's gonna put him over top of Renegade. Shredder, though, did have a faster times on his laps, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, Sir Shredder did lay that one down. Ando's our unofficial timekeeper out on the other side of the planet, 16 hours away from me. He keeps me honest, folks. He makes sure that I don't mess things up. You know, like forgetting to add the third time in for somebody. You know, stuff like that. Really unimportant stuff. All right, Darren Ed, I don't even know how to say the guy's name, is going to be the one coming up next. So we'll look for that person, even though I don't see their actual PSN name in our list, so I have to go back and look for them. We'll see how it goes when they come across the line here. All right, let's see. Dragon is going to come across with a 120-something. 127.883. Look at that consistency, you guys. Look at that time on the right. 127's in the 8s and 9s, like he was right on it. That's pretty awesome. All right, so 87.883, or 833, sorry, 833. Just making sure I get that documented, 833. All right, we'll let him exit the track. And we're going to send out now, who is S2T Darendell. That's who's going to go next. That's the guy I saw jump into the lobby. So we're going to let Darendell go. And then Joinson, and then Grave, and then Cyclone. Ando, are you running tonight? Or are you waiting? All right, oh, I gotta look up. Okay, S2T. That one I don't see, so let's go look him up, folks. We gotta change his stuff around. Odin? Okay. person registered. Yes, he did. I found him. People register with their PSNs and then they show up with nicknames, and it's hard to... I guess I probably should have had them do that in the beginning, but okay. It is what it is. Oh, somebody knows somebody here, so they're excited about that. There we go. There's our current standings. Odin hasn't completed any times yet, so that's kind of where it is, though. But Stormy and Shredda, those are the two sitting on top right now. All right, into this first hot lap we go in the car nobody wants to drive, and that nobody wants to ever see in an official race. It's been a lot of fun watching everybody go through all of this. And you know what's really awesome, guys, is the fact that we're able to put on this season. It's going to work out really, really well with some help from the drivers, with our with what amounts to almost nothing of a registration fee of $3. They get 12 2-hour-long races broadcasted live with a chance to win a coin. So we'll have 3 of those coins: Pros, Pro-Am, and Am. So there's a lot to all of how this is going to go down for the series. So you can go check it out on gtchampions.com. Click on that giant image on the front page. It'll take you right to the series. And all of this is being able to happen because we have our new sponsors in Origin Micro, who's our official sponsor. And SimRace City has also joined us. We're actually running the F4 series in iRacing with them, so that's pretty awesome. So with a little help from our corporate sponsors, we're able to put on these really cool events for everybody. So excited! All right, this is not a slow lap. This is gonna do pretty good for him. Look at that! Oh, he did it! A 1:25.897. It's in red, and that's just what happens sometimes because this game has weird timing things. We'll see why it does that. It just does it sometimes. It's how it is. It's life in the GT7 fast lane, so to speak. Yeah, I hear you, Eric. And yeah, changing it to the PSNs is great, but most of these guys have nicknames on there because they're on teams and they want to use those team names. So I don't mind switching back really quick and looking. I know who most of the drivers are. We just have some new ones, and I just wanted to, get a handle on that. We'll do a quick lap around from the in-car gyro cam? I don't know. I guess it would be. It has a gyro in it, or would. Nice. Nice lap. 1:25.953. Wow. Pretty consistent, within a tenth. Less than, well, yeah, less than a tenth. That's funny. Oh, I gotta turn off the audio. Sorry about that. It's not supposed to do that. I don't know why it did that, but it did it nonetheless. So let me do a couple of things. There we go. This will be a little better. Sorry about that, folks. Let's just get us back to our regularly scheduled audio. All right, what's this last one gonna be? What is it gonna be? It's actually looking like, I didn't look at the last sector time, but he's looking really fast. This might be another 25. 125 616. Wow. All right, let's go. That's good stuff. All right, so got his time entered in, and now we're going to send out Mr. this guy. That's right, I said Mr. this guy. This is Joinson, S2T Joinson. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see it. I think I saw him put it in a different way, so we're going to take a look really quick. Oh, Black Friday. See, if he just was using that, I'd know exactly who this was. Not a newcomer to all of this shenanigans. Except I can't find him in my list. It's fine, I'll get there. Get going. Okay, Black Friday, Mr. Monsieur. Okay, that makes sense. Sometimes I just have to find them out, and that's okay. Once we get Mr. Venom in here, then we'll be able to get him. We'll get him sorted out. Got a little dirt easy out there. And it's been so long since I've seen some of these drivers, and they all change teams and change names, which is awesome. That's what we hope to do at GT Champions, bring some great racing and help drivers find teams to grow up with. I know, like, the RWB team has grown. I've seen the Sector 7 guys have grown. There's a couple other teams out here, too, that have been just kind of getting it done. BVL, ESR's got a couple of the same folks on there as before. We saw some teams kind of come apart at the end of one season. All right, 126.981. All right, awesome. Remember, these times are semi-official. If a driver has a time that is different, when they go back and watch and they took a screenshot and they can share that screenshot, we can make that work, but it has to be done like pretty immediately. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. right, what's lap 2 gonna look like? 126,800. Pretty consistent. And if you're wondering, yes, we use these also as sort of a gauge on what class these drivers would be classified in. We look at more than just their times. We look at how they're driving on the road, what we know about them from past performance. There's a whole bunch of things that we use. Most of it is just knowing who the drivers are. So, all right. So far, the guy sitting on top with the fastest times is Odin. So with 2:57.466 total time, and I'll bring that up at the end of this one, and we'll get when we get Gravedigger on the track, and we'll get you guys caught up there. I think it's Gravedigger. I think that's his PSN, and then Cyclone Dan's going to come up after that. So we got some good folks coming up here. All right, last one. Let's see what he's got in him. And a 127.477. Yeah, he lost about a half a second on that one. Let me get that time written down really quick. Okay, I got it. All right, we're gonna send out Gravedigger next. I think that's Grave. All right, so we'll let Gravedigger get out there, and we'll let him get his thing done. Oh, wow. Okay, well, hopefully he gets there and burns that off. Yeah, in case you were wondering, yeah, there is a exit penalty. Just because we're driving a game doesn't mean you're not supposed to drive safe. So he'll burn that thing off when he gets to the penalty zone. It should make him burn it off before he gets going. If not, then he might want to exit the track and go back and start again. We don't mind you doing. Oh, good. It's going to slow him down, so he'll be good. Still getting warmed up. Still getting everything together. All right. So currently, that's where the lap times sit. The zeros obviously don't count, but that is your. It's not organizing right because I have the guys' names in the sheet. All right, figures as much. All right, let's take Gravedigger out of there, and Cyclone. That's what we'll do. I'm just gonna do it. All right, so now this should actually let us see what's really going on. There we go. So there's our current stack. And no, it's not. Nope, something's going wrong. Somebody didn't have their sheet working right. I will fix it. I will fix it. I promise you. It's supposed to be sorting this sheet by the fastest times, and it is not doing that for some dumb reason. All right, well, that's why we write these things down, right? Oh, and I know why it's doing what it's doing. Sorry, folks. See, I just have to learn how to do things right. I test the things, and then I don't always get the things right. Oops. That, like that. I almost blew up everything. Ah. Okay, 126, 656. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I thought. I thought I had this fixed, but dang it. All right, so the challenge is I know what I need to do now. I will do it after this one, folks. If not, I will have it fixed by tomorrow. My sheet is counting zeros as the lowest number. And I'm sure there is a formula I can add in there just to get rid of that. And so what I'm going to do for now is just a thing. So now what will happen is this will work the way it's supposed to now. Yay, working for things. 126, 393. Okay, not too bad. So far, many of these guys are faster than I have been on the track. I had maybe 25 laps the other night, but we were just BSing around, and so yeah. So yeah. Now I think we're going to have this right. Tell me that isn't right. Someone tried telling me that's not right. Gravedigger looks like he's on top because he's not got one of the laps in there, but at least now it's in order. Hey, sometimes it's fun just to be the guy that has to fix the things while we're live. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, the good news is he's going to be able to carry that all the way to the line. So we'll see if he can capitalize that. If you're wondering, like, well, wait a minute, Chris, he's got a penalty. That lap's not going to count, is it? No, it is. It's the same thing for everybody. If you're trying to, I don't know, what do you want to call it, cheat the system? There's only so much we can do in here, except maybe take off a half a second at a time. But that's not how we're doing. 126.403. He actually was slower than he was the lap before. So, see, the penalty doesn't always help if you're going off track. All right, next one up is going to be Cyclone Dan, and then Joinson needs to go. They all need to go. I'm not supposed to stay and watch. All right, let's see. Cyclone. There we go. And then Mr. Brown will be next, so let me just let him know. All right, let's go and see what we got here. So that is Cyclone Dan. We know Cyclone Dan. He's spent plenty of time in World Cup races. I'm surprised actually that I'm not seeing more of the other team members from these groups. All right, so while we are waiting, that's the wrong button, clearly. There we go. Here's our standings so far. So Odin 257, 466. Just under 2 seconds later is Shredda, followed by Gravedigger by only 0.2 of a second over the course of 3 laps. That's how consistency can pay off. That's awesome. Black Friday, Stormy, and Renegade. So there's our first 6 that have gone, and we're starting with our first one right now, or our 7th driver. We've gotten through a lot of them today. Should we go side by side? I love the side by side images when we get to be in the cars. Let's go in the car. And I'm gonna turn off the audio. I don't know why it keeps coming on there. Yes, I do. There, I'm gonna solve that problem right now. Let me know if you like this. If you like this view, Joshua. Last lap penalties. Nope, they are not calculated. They are not calculated later. If you're getting a penalty, it's because you went off the track, and you're going to be slower anyway, especially at this track. But the everybody has the equal, I guess, for lack of a better term. I'm not calling anybody this. I'm saying, but if somebody's going to cheat the system, everybody can cheat the system, right? So it's really tough, because if you get that half-second penalty, it's like, how do I do that? Because if somebody got their penalty at the beginning of their lap, and then the system is going to slow them down automatically, and they're going to lose more than a half a second by doing that penalty. Where somebody who does it at just the right time, like that last one, they're not going to have to serve that penalty, and so they can still have a fast lap time. So we don't count it against them. That's just how it's going to be. We've done that every season. It's just what we have to do to try to make everything work out. All right, so Cyclone Dan, he's gotten through a 126.099. We're going to see what he does here up through the tunnels. Let's see what his timing is like on this final sector line. He's down just under. Ooh, this is close. That is one shiny car. And got to appreciate all the love to GT Champions and Origin Micro, getting all the stickers all over the cars. Good on you, boys, for all of that, supporting our sponsors. That's awesome. Ooh, almost got it. 126, 171. Oi, he's so close, so close. Hey, no problem, Joshua. It's just weird the way things work. You know, we do things a little different here for World Cup. It's long races, and we make everybody work during the race to prepare for the next race. Some drivers don't like it. Some drivers don't mind it. Some drivers don't care. It is what it is. That's why we have all kinds of different events that are funneled and handled differently. The way that World Cup works, when we have so many drivers, and we're doing classes with pros, AMs, and pro-AMs, and it's just a lot of work to try to do timing and all these other things. So we just we found a system that's a lot of fun. It challenges the drivers to find that optimum moment during their 2-hour race, when they're on their fastest tire with the least amount of fuel and the most amount of grip. Somewhere each driver is a little different in that regard. Some of them have it better, some of them have it worse, and they all have to figure it out. Get in there. So close. 0.67. That's so close. All right, my documentation is not working. Good thing I have a pen in my hand. All right, so his first one, 26,099, 26,171, 26,067. Yep, all good. All right, let's see who's next. Oh, Slippy's going to go, actually. Well, yeah, Slippy needs to go. So let me get... hang on. So Slippy's just... okay, let me make sure Slippy can go. Now I got to figure out who Slippy is. Oh, Racing Accountant. I know who that is. That one I know about. The Racing Accountant. I kind of dig that. I think that's awesome. I cannot believe the consistency some of these guys. Literally 1/10 of a second difference in all 3 laps that Cyclone Dan just ran. That's right. So here's our current standings right now. The Racing Accountant doesn't have a time on the board, so we're just waiting for him to show up and get his work done. So Odin's still sitting up on top at 257, 466, and nobody's gotten that close. Almost a full second away was full second over 3 laps. It's not a lot. These guys are really, really close, and that's how much this works out. It's a lot of fun. Oh gosh, it's just so much fun. All right, here we go. Slippy into his first lap now. It would be pretty cool to be able to tap into the API of the PlayStation if it has one. I know they got some kind of thing because somebody out there, I won't say who it is just because I don't want to mess up anything, but where they can get in and get all that the telemetry data and everything, you know, on the brakes, on the throttle, and all that. And I wonder if you could get the live timing that's over their car and calculate out what their estimated lap time would be and what their estimated 3-lap time would be, and that'd be just kind of cool. I'm digging it. Anyway. All right. What are we going to have for our first little lap here, Mr. Racing Accountant? That's not bad. 126, 249. Man, these guys are way faster than me, I will tell you. Ando better go start warming up. You better start going warming up. What's up, Ghost? How you doing, buddy? Is it getting cold up there yet? Oh no, Slippy! Just brush it off, man. Shake it off. That's what they say now, right? Shake it off. Anyway. And welcome everybody that's here. Don't forget to, if you don't mind, hitting that little share button. Get that thing out there. Let's find some more people that want to come and watch. Make sure you like it, hit the bell so when we go live tomorrow and the next day, you can know right away when we're going to get going. The next one's going to start at, it's tomorrow at, what time was that? Now I got to go look. I'll have to go look after we see just how he gets his stuff done here. Yeah, that one's going to hurt. That one's going to hurt. 131, 322. Well, honestly, Ghost, probably you won't miss it. I think we have, if I look at our registration list, we are at 65 registrants. Assuming all of them come and all of them qualify, then you'd have to see where you land. But usually we don't get everybody that's entered come and do the qualifier. So see how that works. All right, let's see what this last lap's gonna do for him. 128.372. Okay. All right, 128.372. Let me put that one in the system before I forget to put things in the system. Okay, let's let Mr. Brown go. He's been waiting patiently. He's the last one in here, and then we're going to have ourselves a little free time for this old man to get things sorted out. Mr. Brown, newcomer. I already like the colors on his livery. AM, PM, let's go. That's awesome. So real quick, I'll just pull these up so everybody can see what's happening. So there we go. Those are some times. We've got almost an 8-second gap between the top and the bottom. So there is lots of room in there for people to slip in and get the work done. So don't be shy. You can do it. As he says, you can do it. Yeah, all right. It's probably not allowed to say that, I'd imagine. All right, so Mr. Brown out on track to get the job done for himself. We'll see where he can go as he climbs through the final corner to start his first flying lap. Let's go, Mr. Brown. That's a pretty decent outlap, actually. I'm not sure what that's going to do for him. We're going to see. I can tell sort of just by the first sector. I'm going to guess this will be about a 128, 129 lap time. Maybe a little slower. you can sort of tell when you're watching the drivers what kind of lines they're taking and how they're taking them, where they're braking and whatnot, kind of where their pace is. So I'm curious to see where he goes with it. I do love that livery. I'm kind of really loving that. I love the colors. I also love AM PM. For those of you in, well, I guess, do they have those out in Australia? I don't know. It's like AM PM is like a gas station, quick stop, place, convenience store gas station, like a 7-Eleven. And it's, I think it's Arco's gas, yep, right there on the car. Arco gas stations. They're really popular here. I don't know what they're like everywhere else. 127.946. Okay. He picked up a little time later on in the lap than I thought he might, but we'll see how he does. 127.946 is not bad. If he could put the first sector together a little better than last time, yeah, it's oof. Little tap on the wall, just hang in there. Just don't tap this one. Get to sit at the top of that board till we start adding some numbers in. Kind of fun. Give everybody a chance to have the fastest laps until they start adding up. I thought about having it where it shows all the 3 lap times and the total so you could look across, but it was just going to take up entirely too much space. A 127.482 picked up a little bit more time, half a second. I thought about having like lap 1, 2, and 3, and then, all as well, but then it would be halfway across the screen. So I thought, we'll just go with it. All right, Mr. Brown, let's see what you got. He's going to come out of this second to final left-hander. And when he gets out from under the bridge, we'll see if he's up or down on his lap. I'm thinking he's down. I thought I saw some wiggle back there down just a little bit. I saw a little wiggle in the back end of that car, and I think it was just enough to lose him that time. Now if you can just get a good launch out of here, don't wiggle the tires around, okay. We appreciate the efforts, too, that drivers take getting themselves around the track and practicing and getting liveries on the cars for a car that you're not even going to run in the series. It's pretty nice. 127.546. We'll let him loose. All right, so that's where we sit, folks. Let's go back here. While we're waiting for people to arrive, I'm going to take a moment to do a little bit of housekeeping and see if we have anybody to. I heard a familiar sound. Venom's here. I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to get in this thing.
What's that?
Trying to remember how to get in this thing on my headset. So I know it's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, I know. It's like, hey, Chris, can you throw one more monkey wrench at me when I'm trying to get this thing going?
Yeah, and it's last minute, so what do you do?
Yeah. Well, you've missed all the action. Everyone's gone out of the lobby. So we just qualified. If I'm looking at it, we've qualified 9 drivers.
Okay.
7 Australians, 1 Canadian, and 1 American at the end. So, and now we can sit and wait for the folks to trickle in. That's 1 hour. We got 9 drivers done in 1 hour's time. So,
Damn.
yeah,
We're doing pretty damn good then.
yeah, we're getting pretty good. Only got 2 hours left to get whomever's out there. I'm gonna do a little bit of adjusting on some stuff here. I'm gonna let you all take a little look-see at one of our sponsors, and we'll be back to you folks in a second. So hang in there for us, okay?
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Hey there.
All right. Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you that when I go to those, I can't hear you.
Oh, good. So that works well. I'm in the lobby now.
Oh, awesome. So you can hang. You're not going to do yours right now, right? You're going to.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll do mine on Sunday or Saturday or Sunday when we go. No, we go.
You got to do it on Sunday when I'm there. I want to watch.
Well, absolutely. I'll do it on Sunday.
And maybe, just maybe, I'll throw the car around on the track and see what I got. I didn't even get into the 126s at all during the other night when we were just racing around. I
wouldn't even worry about that. I think my fastest was a 127.1. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody is sending me a message.
Not saying I'm fast at all. So.
I keep forgetting to keep an eye on my PSN app so that people can get into the lobbies. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay,
well,
Mr. Barr is here.
I think I had like 10 people friend me all at the same time earlier.
I know. I was like, oh, I better. I was sitting on my porcelain throne, and I was like, I wonder if anybody. And there's just a line of them, like half a dozen or almost a dozen actually. It was
exactly
crazy.
how I was too.
All right, so let's see. I guess Mr. Bear is here. Who is Bear? That is BAHR. That's one of the TT drivers, I think.
Isn't there a way I can hear you on my headphones?
What's that?
Isn't there a way I can hear you on my headphones?
Yeah. How else are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you on my phone right now.
Are you not wearing headphones, or you just got me on your?
I am wearing headphones, but I have one ear out.
Oh, are you on your headphone? Are your headphones connected to the PlayStation?
Yes.
Oh well, then I don't know how.
My controller.
There's supposed to be a way to tie the chat into Discord, but I mean it's been so long that I don't even remember how to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't remember how to do this because I know we've done it before.
We have done it before. I guess we can let Mr. Bear go.
Yeah, if you want to. Go ahead. And I'll try and figure out how the hell to get this
Are you going to listen to me?
Yeah.
Do you want to listen to me? I mean, is that you really want to do that?
Yeah, well, you're a good friend, so I'll listen
Aw, shucks. You're one of the few guys I have a picture with.
Yeah. We have seen each other in real life, so.
Yes, we have. Me, your brother. I've met J-Rod, and I've met Jordan, which is Nav. I've met Cupcake back in the day, and the other.
Sorry, my boy's yelling.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That tracks.
He's very vocal.
Oh, we don't have
right?
audio. Let me turn on the car on the sounds. Now people can hear it.
So I went to Discord on. I went to GT Champions because your face is there.
Because my
I don't
face
know
is
what
there?
Lobby. I don't know what lobby.
Oh, yeah.
There's mental health staff. Lobby. One Super GT. Gentlemen.
What are you looking for?
And World Cup Season 7. Are you in Lobby 1, boys?
No, you and I are. No, it's broadcast booth.
I don't have a broadcast booth.
Well, you're in it. That's where you and I are talking.
Well, yeah, on here on my phone, but
Is your. So you see. Oh, so you're on your PlayStation. You should be seeing channels, right?
yeah.
But you don't see this one?
No, I don't.
That's weird.
It's the GT World Cup Season 7, 44-25. Lobby 1 voice, Lobby 1 interview, Lobby 2 voice.
And then
Lobby
3,
2
and then
interview.
4, and then 5.
Yeah, and then 5. The gentleman's voice. Midweek Madness party chat.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Super
That
GT
should be
one.
right after Lobby 5. Unless it's... Maybe it's... does it do it in alphabetical order?
That I don't know.
You have me very curious. Well, we
I'm wondering
have...
if staff is part of it.
We'll get you figured out. We'll get you figured out. When we get
But
done
I don't
with...
have anything to join. Like, let's see.
But
if I
you
go back.
said you can get into Lobby 1 voice?
Yeah,
I guess we could go there.
try that.
Okay, you go over there first. If I see you get in there, then I'll go over there.
So I just.
So now...
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got you in my ears now.
Awesome! Look at that, just in time for the last guy. I'm kidding. So he's got a 127 585 on the board. Not too shabby. And
Sorry, I kicked myself out.
you kicked yourself out? How does that work?
Yeah, apparently I did. Yeah, that went well.
Boot him out. Oh, look, my screen is stuck. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go.
If I
Someone
boot
forgot to tell
myself
me the
out,
screen
doesn't it?
wasn't showing anything.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah,
welcome. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just me and you now. So.
Well, let's hope nobody jumps into this channel. In fact, I know exactly how I can solve that problem. And it's called doing this and this. There. And now it's just me and you.
Okay.
No one else can join it. Don't let me forget to fix that.
Oh, yes. Well, my brother is going to come over here shortly.
Well, yeah, it's
after
the
this,
admins can get in here. Admins only.
Yeah.
There's only the 4 of us. Me, you, J-Rod, and Ian. Is Ian even an admin? I don't even know.
He is an admin.
Okay.
As far as I know.
127 506. Not very consistent. 506 and a 585. He's off by 800ths of a second. Do better.
Yeah, do better.
It's not
Am I
too
live?
shabby. Was that?
Am I live?
Yes, you're live. You've been live this
okay.
whole time.
Oh,
Yeah,
when you could hear me.
I could hear you the whole time. Everyone could.
You could, but.
Yeah, they can hear you too.
Or, I'm
I'm pretty
hello,
sure they can hear
everybody
you.
out there in GT land. But my brother is going to show up here over at my house, so you might hear some background noise here and there. So.
What makes you think we're going to hear anything from
Everybody,
him?
I'm going to have to tell him, everybody's going to wonder GT or RWB Igorski's been.
Yeah, it's been a while. Actually,
It has been a while.
that kid's what, 3 now or something? Some crazy. I don't know what.
No,
it
my
is.
my kid is almost 4 now.
I know. I can't believe that, dude. It's so fast.
You know what though? You've been around since the birth of my child, and now he's almost 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you
been around
guys have
since
heard it
before
yell
the
in the
birth of your
background.
child.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
So you guys are like part of my family here.
Aww.
More than you guys know.
More than we know. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's his final times. I just entered them in. And let me see an update. And let me. So we got a 127,585, a 127,506, and a 127,092. All right. I mean, let him know he's good to go.
Yeah. Oh, you got your tail. So my boy was Chase from Paw Patrol for Halloween,
Uh-huh.
and he did not want to take off his outfit all day today. So keeps showing me his little tail that's on there. So.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Doesn't have anything to do with racing, but you know, when you have a it's one of those things you think about.
There he goes. Folks, you all get to experience what it is to be on a call with the World Cup designer Venom. Always having the little kids in the background making noise. Although the last time I heard him making noise, it wasn't yelling like a crazy kid that's chasing down bugs. It was more like I pooped my pants, fix it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. He's getting to the point where like be in control of my cursing when I'm playing games, because he's like a sponge. He picks up on all that, and
Yep, you got to be careful.
he'll say it right back to me.
Yes,
I'm
he
like,
will. He'll
"Oh,
let you have it.
okay, not in front of grandma. He's really upset."
That's funny. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah. So we try, but
There you go. All right, I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment to my gear. I've been trying to get it done, but this week has just been such a busy work week, and I had so much stuff going on at night, and I'm just trying to get it all
between
done.
work and you're running like 2 or 3 iRacing series, and then we're gonna throw
There's a
2
little
GT7.
bit going on. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
just a little bit.
just
But this is the
bit.
time when people race, because it's winter in our area at least.
Oh yeah, for all of us for sure. That's absolutely how it works.
So everybody's staying home. They want to race. Like, you know, and this is a good time for a series like this. Series like anything.
Indeed. All right, let's see. I'm gonna find.
I need to get in my sheets.
I'm trying to.
so
I'm
I
gonna
can
just
help
test
you
a
out.
little something. I have this one and then this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. All right, so
We got 10 drivers already, huh?
yeah, we had a bunch happen already. It was pretty awesome, actually. And then I have my. I think it's over here. I'm just trying to get my my stuff in order here.
Yeah, we got some pretty fast times already.
Yeah.
I think the pro class might grow a little bit this season.
What's that?
I have a feeling the pro class might grow a little bit this season.
It might. It might. I'm just trying
See
to
what
quickly
happens.
check on a thing.
Yeah.
Why did that change? Oh man, I gotta redo all this stuff again? Alright. That's fine. You just let me know when somebody shows up in the lobby, because then I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'll jump back
I'll
in
let him
there.
go out. I'll let him go out, and then
I'm trying to get
I got the sheet up, so.
Okay. Do you see how I'm working it?
Yeah.
So
You're doing it by the second, right?
yeah, and so all we do is that drop-down box will have all the drivers in it. It's based on the PSN name that they registered with, but it's not always the nickname that shows up, right?
Yeah.
And then you just enter your time in seconds, lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, and then we just copy and paste that B column number down one, and then it'll load. I have to have it 0 or blank, because if it's a 0, it puts them to the top of the pile because it's the lowest number. So I'm sure there's a way I can do, and I'll work on that because I like to geek out on the Google Sheets. There's a way I can do it that says, hey, if it's anything but 0, put a number in there. If it's 0, leave it blank, right? And so I just haven't done that yet because I'm kind of a slacker.
No worries. Got a lot on your plate these days.
I have a few things. It's not too bad. Tonight,
as long as your wife is okay with it.
Oh, she's never okay with me doing this. Are you kidding me? She's like, when are you gonna? If you're thinking you're gonna make this a full-time job, like, yeah,
if we can make some money off of it, like some real money, she would probably end up being okay with it.
Yeah, she probably would, but we'd have to make a lot of money to be able to compensate for my salary. So I don't see that happening. Maybe if we were doing
not anytime soon, at least.
If we were running a series every night and everybody was paying, a good chunk of money to be in those events, and we had sponsors, I'd still have to have a job. I'm sure of it, because I'm splitting the money with my partners too, right? So
true.
And all that money.
There's all these guys that do YouTube and run their stuff. If we get to those kind of numbers, which is actually not that far off, but we just need a little more following for sure. But
yeah, we're getting
some of those guys quit their real-time jobs to do this and all they have is like 80,000 subscribers. So.
Yeah, but they probably don't have 3 kids, college to pay for somebody. They don't have car payments and house payments. Maybe I don't know how much they're making.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what people's situations are. But just thinking about what could be.
Yes, I agree.
It's like I'd quit my job if we could do this for a living.
Are you kidding? All day. If I could do this for a living, I would never work another job in my life. But I will tell you. I'll tell you that I enjoy the job I have. I like my job. I have a lot of flexibility in my job. And I have a boss that's really great about, if I need to take some time to go to the doctor, or if I need to just take some time off to let my head clear out or whatever. He's like, yeah, that's whatever. As long as I'm getting my work done, right? And most of the time I'm self-managed, so it's all about just trust. But would I like to never do that job again and only do this kind of stuff? Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
That's where we're doing, because I like what I do, but I don't like doing it for a corporation. So.
Yeah, that's always a toughie.
They just ask too much of you, and for some reason you always feel like you're smarter than the corporation. So.
Yeah.
But we won't go down that road. I've given them enough offers to tell them that I'm better than what they've had, so they keep giving me a little more money here and there.
Okay.
They could still give me way more money to do what I do.
I'm with you.
But if they want to keep me around, then they'll give me more money. If they don't, then I'll leave.
Yup.
Every time I threaten to leave, they give me more.
There you go. Well, now why won't this do what I'm telling it to do? I told you I don't want you on the screen anymore, and it's not.
Xavier, I don't think Mommy wants you in there. Sorry. Trying to work on a big old birthday party for my wife next week, so
Oh, you did?
along with this. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Try to get some stuff set up so she feels like she's appreciated.
All right. Okay. Well, is she appreciated?
I try and show it as much as I can. I'm being
It's
a
hard,
man.
isn't it?
I'm probably not the best at that. But
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I've talked to some friends lately, and we're going to try and do the best we can to make her feel appreciated next weekend and have a big old party for her.
That's awesome, dude. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. She deserves it.
Aw, is she listening? And is that why you're saying all of this like this?
No, she
Just
isn't even listening. She doesn't even care that I'm doing this right now. She just wants to have some alone time right now.
There you go.
That's why I got to do it right now. But I do love her, so.
I wonder if we're gonna get any more people in today. I mean, it's getting kind of late across the
I
country.
thought Ando would have been here by now.
What's that?
I thought Ando would have been here by now.
He was in the chat a while ago. Like he was saying that he's off by just a little bit. So I think maybe he's trying to go sort that out.
There's a couple of names here that I didn't think they were going to do till Sunday, and they actually showed up.
Yep.
But
good.
I mean, you never know. At least we kind of put out some times so people can focus on those times and try and get.
Yeah,
it.
definitely people are going to be looking at this going, okay, I see what's going on here.
I think you've only been on what, an hour?
What's that?
Hour and a half. You've only been on an hour and a half.
Yep, we're halfway through this session, so they only got a little bit to go. Evolution Sim Racing says Ando and I got 127.3. Right. I'll believe that the day that Venom flies.
Yeah, because I am a pig that flies. Because that's where it's gonna be.
What I should say is I'll believe that the day Uber pays me for the cleaning job I had to do on my car.
Yeah, that's
Did you
not happening.
see that?
So. Yeah. Well, you told me about it.
Yeah.
Then,
so I this is how much I love driving. Is I go out and drive people around, and and it's fun to do Uber because I kind of do it when I want. I can stop when I want to stop and go, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like I decorate the van for the holiday, whatever the holiday is, and I do pretty good with it.
Yeah.
And then some guy pukes in your
You're
car.
such a nice guy too, though. I mean, I'm sure you put up with a lot of crap that you do.
I gotta tell you, man, I have not ever had one angry person ever in my Uber. Not one time.
So you're getting 5 stars all the time, right?
Am I at like 4.9? And I think it's because I talk too much.
Well, 4.9, you might as well be 5.
Yeah. And that's over 10 years. So, most people don't know that about me, that I've driven Uber in 4 different states. So Utah.
That's amazing. A lot of people would have quit by now.
Well, I mean, I only do it on Friday and Saturday nights, and only sometimes, and I do it. It's just a lot of fun to get out of the house because I work.
Yeah, you're in the house all the time.
And so, don't get me wrong. I like watching TV.
You're a
with my
remote
wife.
worker.
Well, yeah, but I also want to get
when
out
you can
and see
get out
people.
of. Yeah. I mean, like with me, I've realized the less friends I have.
You what?
I know. The older I get, the less friends I have. So.
That's funny, and that's so many. That's so much. So much. Nope, neither one of those words work. That's so true. There we go.
Yeah. That and you have a child, and then most of your like 99% of your focus goes to your child. So you definitely get less friends there.
Yeah.
Get older, you get married, you get
You
Yeah,
know what?
multiple kids like you.
Is Evolution Sim Racing? That's ESR. Is that like Renegade?
Yeah, ESR's Renegades team.
Oh, he says, "Hey Venom or Presidio, one of you guys inbox me on Discord." So I guess he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
So go talk to him.
I will.
I mean, like chat with him. I'm fixing things so that I can bring up stuff on the screen. Stuff like
what's going
this on
on?
the screen that shows where everybody's at on their times. So I can leave that up on the screen.
Does
while
he have
we're
an
waiting.
issue or?
I don't know. He's chatting in YouTube. He's watching the
YouTube?
event and he's asking for one of us to talk to him.
Oh, well, I'll get on YouTube and ask him what's the deal.
Yeah, there you go. See? He heard you say that just now, so let's see what his deal is. He's probably trying to figure out why if he can do his qualifier over again. He was the first one on track.
He knows better than that.
I know he does. He was the first one out, so...
He wanted me to like give him heads up and stuff on certain
gotcha.
things. I was like, no. It's like, no. I didn't even I don't give heads up to anything on any of my team. So what makes you think I like your Renegade, but I'm not gonna give you heads
no.
up over my team, and I'm not gonna give my team heads over you. So you're gonna have to deal with it.
No, he's all good. Renegade's been around for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, he tries to cheat the system. I know how he works.
Oh, that's funny. Talking the
JK
smack.
Renegade.
We're talking
JK
smack with Renegade because we know he can't afford an airplane ticket to come over here and find us.
Renegade's my bro. So
I know he is. He's been around with us for so long.
he's like my Australian brother.
Yeah.
So.
What was no Nemesis? There's nobody on track. We are in here just waiting for people, so you can come and race if you want. Did you register? I don't know if you registered.
I don't know if he did. He better register before he even comes on track.
I think isn't he Prometheus or something? Isn't that what he goes
Yeah.
by now? Yeah, he registered.
Yeah, I think so.
Get your fanny up on this track, dude. Come
Yeah.
on.
Throw down some laps, bro. We're all here for it. Show everybody your new team.
Yeah,
Come on,
there you
get out
go.
here. Icers no more. Several drivers that split off that, and they're on different teams.
You know, I am hearing a side of you, Nigel, that I haven't heard before. You are very talkative on the broadcast,
Sorry.
and I kind of
Well,
like it.
We got done with work a little, and a couple of the guys that I work with wanted to have a couple of drinks, so I had a
Oh,
couple.
there it is. You got a little liquid courage in you. Okay.
Little liquid courage, yes. But
I was gonna say
it wasn't too much. That's the good thing.
it was enough that I noticed.
Enough that I can open up a little bit.
There you go. We're seeing the true mildly uninhibited Venom. That's what we're hearing.
Yeah. I mean, I try and be respectful and all this, but so yeah, sometimes you get a little alcohol in me, and I can talk out my ass. Sorry if that's
You know what? The only time the only alcohol I ever get is whatever I can get in a cap full of NyQuil, and it just puts me out. So I am less talkative.
That's for sickness reasons. That's so you can sleep and cough.
There are some times where my wife has said to me, she's like, I just wish I could slip him a Benadryl.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, as much as you talk sometimes, I'm sure she thinks that. Hey, I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Oh, it hurts. What are you doing it for?
I'm not trying to hurt you. I just thought you know how to talk.
I know. I'm just.
You're like a salesman at heart.
You know what it is? It's less of a salesmen are kind of, not all of them, But a lot of salesmen are just, that's it. They're just trying to sell you something. I like actually
well, hell,
and
you
believe
talk
in
me
what
into
I talk
stuff.
about. That's for sure.
You talked me into this. So you're kind of a salesman.
I talked you into what? Getting on the broadcast with me?
Well, starting GT Champions and doing all this stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you
I had a lot
love
of people. I do love it.
Okay, yeah.
I had a lot of people try and talk me out of it too, though. But I was like, Chris is a good guy. Why would I ever not trust him?
There you go. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what. The amount of work that it takes for all of us to put these things on. And
what were we thinking? Is what I'm saying.
I went back like a couple months ago, and I went and watched our very first World Cup race on the YouTube channel. From way back.
Jeez, I bet that
I
was
said
ugly.
to myself, "Oh, I'm suck at this." This was the graphics. The graphics weren't terrible because I had met Pix by then. And the first one I did myself. The first one I did.
Yeah.
The second one
You
he
did.
got involved in.
I think it was the first full season you did yourself, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
I did everything
correct.
myself. I did the broadcasting. I did all the graphics.
Yeah, what were we thinking?
We were not thinking far enough ahead. That's for sure.
It was just a dream.
Look where
at
we
that
are
point.
now, though. Right? We got
Yeah.
an angel investor that helped help us get some stuff so that we can do these broadcasts in 4K, and we can do all these graphics. We've got sponsors. We've had sponsors every season of World Cup.
Yeah.
Because people like
This
it.
is the first time we've kind of struggled with a sponsor, but because we have a GT champion sponsor now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Origin Micro is official sponsor of GT Champions
just
as
GT
a whole.
champions as a whole.
So they're on all of the stuff.
This is the first time we haven't had a full sponsor for just the series.
It was always been just for a series, and now they're going to be everywhere. And Don's actually he was going to try to come and be on broadcast at some point this weekend, so people can meet. I've talked to him a bunch of times. But, it'd be nice for other people to get to meet him. And they can actually do that in our Discord. They can go there and see our, they can get into Discord and they can talk to him. I will say this. It was really cool when he joined the Discord. His name is Don. When he joined the Discord, he got a bunch of love from a lot of the people. Thanks for doing this for us. It makes it so that we can keep doing these things for people. I like that. Especially when I've got, let's see, here's all the things we have going on. Here, I'll just pull them up on the screen. We've got World Cup that we're doing right now, right, in Gran Turismo. Then we have the button that's not working because I have this on the screen. There we go. We have the MX-5 Cup, the first season, not the test season. And you were helping Fry with that, right? Getting it kind of closer.
Yeah, me and my brother were try with that with the MX-5 Cup.
Trying to get it right up there with the real world is.
We're trying to get as close to real life as possible. I told Fry, I was like, the information of what they use, and you don't have to be exactly like that, but get close to it. I think it will make it better. And he rode that, and I think he's on to something here with this MX-5 Cup.
He's what?
He's on to something with the MX-5 Cup.
Yeah, he is.
The way he has it set up now, it's very, very close.
Yep.
And I like how he has it set up.
Now I'm gonna pull this back to our race lobby because we have Warpig in the pits ready to go. So someone snuck in, so I'm gonna let him know he can go.
Sorry, we were talking.
We know. Usually I can't get you to say anything. Now I can't get you to shut up long enough to tell you there's someone in here. No, I'm just kidding.
he got me on a good Friday and a month. Just I wanted to let loose tonight, so.
There he is. He's out.
All right, looks good. Looks good.
Let's get one.
Guess who just walked in my door today?
What's
just
that?
now. Guess who just walked in my door 2 minutes ago?
Donald
Could
Trump.
you guess?
I don't know.
No.
Your brother?
Mr. Igorski just walked in my
Igorski?
door.
Are you getting, he's got to get in.
My brother. I wish I had another controller so he could just jump on and chat with us.
Well, yeah. Are you? So you know what? If you, he's watching from your TV, so he can see everything. Going
Yes.
on. Okay.
Oh yeah, he can see everything.
Awesome. So
Don't worry, I have a good microphone. He can yell at me.
all right. So
He's also hanging out.
Venom's going to get to do
too.
his very first spreadsheet for our event.
Oh,
Let's see how that goes.
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's math. Remember, it's all in seconds. Now, I've been writing these down on a tablet, on a piece of paper. A tablet? Listen to me. What am I, Moses? I'm driving. I'm writing this all down.
Working on the 10 Commandments. I might add it 11th to 12th.
Now I need to make the GTC 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not
Yeah.
kill
I need to
people
stop
with your
talking.
God. So I'm writing them all down on paper just in case something gets screwed up and we can take care of it. So yeah. So in that drop down list, you should be able to find BBL Warpig and then just select his name.
Sorry, Renegade's talking about something here.
That's fine. I know how to do it too. I was just letting
Yeah. I wanted to read this real quick. You said yes.
Well, read it to
See, it has him on
yourself
his friend
just
list.
in case.
It's
There may be kids
Prometheus
listening.
I'm talking about. So Prometheus is the guy he's worried about.
The right amount
He's
of
having
liquid
issues.
courage.
Oh, it's always good.
So Matt joins.
You can judge
I didn't
me
know
if you.
this. That's Black Friday. That's his name. We're learning people's names, which is really weird
Right.
because I gotta tell you,
Oh, I'm sure, especially when you go to iRacing, you have to do his names.
yeah, you cannot use a fake name. You have to use a real name when you do iRacing.
Yeah.
They won't let you use a fake name. I mean, you can use a fake name. I could say I'm Nigel Higginbotham. I mean, I wouldn't be.
That's not real fake.
I know.
Come up with something better, would you?
Come up with something more clever.
If you can even spell Higginbotham, that'd be fun.
But it's been interesting because now that we're doing these different events, we've got two GT7 events going. We've got World Cup, and then every month we're going to have an MX5 race. And then we have two iRacing
once a
events.
month.
We have the the International GT Series America Challenge, which is kind of our precursor to a World Cup style event. We're working our way there, right? We've got multi-class happening on track between the pros and the AMs, and once we get enough drivers, we're going to split the pro and AM classes and build our third class of pro AM drivers. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and then we can put them all three in different styles of cars and make
You
it.
talk about this, and you don't know how excited, like, if me and Ian be involved.
I know how excited you are.
Yeah, because I mean, I love watching it, but if me and Ian could race at it, because we're not exactly set up for. Hopefully, in the future, we will be. But, like, me and Ian would
972.
love to.
Wow, that's some consistency
Wow.
right there.
123.
He went from a 86.922 to 86.972. He was only off by exactly 5/100ths of a second, so half a tenth, but difference between the two laps. That is pretty freaking consistent.
I feel like, yeah.
Hey, Warpig, welcome to the pro class. Oh, he got a penalty though.
Well, it's Warpig though.
Yeah, I know, but he got a penalty.
Yeah, but it's probably not gonna hurt him that much.
Well, it's gonna make him burn it in the tunnel. He's far enough away. I bet it slows him down.
But it's average, I think, between the three laps.
Yeah, well, it's not going to help him, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
So that's going to put him almost probably an 87.7, maybe a little longer than that.
We'll see here. I think he's close. You get this one, and I'll get the next one.
Okay. You haven't seen what we've done.
I'm in the sheet right now, but
No. I meant like on the broadcast. We've got some new graphics out and some cool stuff.
oh no, I haven't
updating
watched it.
automatically.
Between me being in the lobby and then being on the sheets,
128,
I haven't-
157. Okay.
that's not. Yeah.
And so I go like this. I go
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
and like
yeah.
this, and then boom,
Ba-dam.
bang, boom, Bob's your uncle, and gets it all up on the screen.
Do you have full damage on?
No, I have no damage on.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Guess we're gonna stick to that then.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna give me the lobby settings ahead of time.
What was that you asked?
I said I thought you were gonna give me ahead of time to ask questions, but we never got to that. I think.
We did not get to that.
Yeah.
The the challenge was I looked at our settings from the qualifier for last season because I still
you
had it
want-
saved
yeah.
on my PlayStation.
I changed a couple of those things, but it's okay.
Were
You
we
still
supposed
have,
to have
tire
damage on
wear
this
on
one?
her. Yes, but you still have tire wear on her. Times one.
Yeah, I got that fine. I just didn't know
Okay.
that we were supposed to have damage on there. Oh,
Yeah. Well,
well, now
that was
nobody
my
has to do
idea,
it.
but it's okay. It's okay. My idea was if you can't make 3 laps with damage, then you're not gonna get 2 hours of that damage.
Oh, I got you.
But since we're doing this, we're gonna do it the same way.
Yes, we
Everybody's
are.
gonna get the same thing.
Because
So I'm gonna have to copy your set.
yeah, you might want to just do that now.
I'm probably going to.
Because you, sir, will be running the lobbies tomorrow because
Yes.
my son, if you even remember how
Yeah.
tiny he was when you first met him, his birthday's
Yes.
tomorrow. He's gonna be 17, dude.
17, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
That's man.
That's
He was a little
insane
kid
is what
when.
that is.
Well, I think he was only like 9 or 10. First time we started
Let's
talking.
see, when you saw him, that was only last year, right?
What?
A year ago, August, because we were coming up from. Oh no! It was longer than that. It was the year before
Yeah.
that, because I was coming back from my my
Ian might
stepmother's
remember.
funeral.
When did see Chris?
No! It was last August.
Was it
Because I was
last
coming
August?
back with remember
Ish?
Caleb with me, and we were coming
Yeah,
back
Caleb was
from
with you.
southern Utah for my mom's 80th birthday. So, and
Yeah.
that's when we got to meet finally for the first time. But it's not like you hadn't seen him on my
Jeez.
camera or whatnot for like years.
No, well, I was a teammate with him in the
with
series
Caleb?
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
me
that.
and him were in Mercedes. So, and me and him over there. So I knew exactly how he.
So let's see, where did Warpig end up? Why didn't he show up on my list? Why isn't it? Hold on, let me reload that and see. Why isn't it?
Oh my God.
It's on my. Is it on here? Well, let me find out what's going on. It's not showing. It's showing it here. Warpig is in 6th. But it's not coming up on my list. So it's just something I gotta fix because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes.
It happens.
Oh, that's why. Oh, are you kidding me? Did I really do? Oh my gosh, I did a thing that was so dumb. Okay. Well, let's just talk while I quickly go through all 60 of these entries and fix them. I'm going to quickly just go over to this screen. so people don't have to stare at that. And hopefully nobody shows up and surprises us by saying, I want to go on the track. Where are you at?
Oh. So Renegade's trying to get one of his teammates on, and apparently there's something going on because I don't have any friend requests from him.
And
Do you have
I have one from what?
ESR or something?
Oh no, sorry, it's a notification I got from Green. It says I'm invited to the RWB group. I'm like, I'm in a group with you. What are you talking about? There, I'm on my request screen in case anybody arrived.
Save settings. Overwrite this. Too distracted sometimes. Okay, so now I have what you. But we're gonna do that in season 8 from
You're
now.
gonna what?
We're gonna go full damage on quality.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if you can't last 3 laps,
put that in the notes. Put that in the notes for next season.
I do need to. Yeah.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up winning the lottery. I mean, I don't play it, but I'm gonna end up winning.
So that helps.
There's an old joke. Remind me about the joke about the lottery, and I'll tell you after it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna win the lottery, and then I'm just buying us all the most expensive full motion rigs that you can have. And then we're all just gonna
That's my plan
everybody
too.
I know that's a friend is all gonna get a full iRacing subscription. We're all just gonna go and have a blast.
If I ever win lottery, I'm gonna buy a warehouse. I'm gonna put like 20 sim rigs in it, and then whoever wants to come over and hang out and run some races, then we can do that.
Yep, I had a dream one night, and I was telling some Pix and a few other people about it when I was on a call with them, and one of my dreams is that we were in this giant warehouse. You know how the Gran Turismo does and Sony does the big the world tour. They have all the people there and they bring the guys up.
Yeah,
racing is it's something like that.
It's not great.
Twice the scale.
The way they do it is not great.
Yeah. So.
But I understand what you're trying to do.
Yep,
we could do it better.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
We could do it better. All day. Sorry, Gran Turismo, but we could do it better.
Is in the lobby.
Huh?
Is Quan in the lobby?
Quan.
It looks like he is.
He's not ready. Yeah, he is. He just showed up. If you want to send him out, you can. I gotta go look for.
I have to get to a good stopping point on this data entry.
No, you're good.
I gotta do. You can tell him he can go out if you want, and then I'll jump on track and grab him with the camera in a minute.
Yeah, I'll get him.
If I stop here, then at least I know where I finished. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit the save button so that never happens again.
It will. Don't worry.
All right, so far this is where we stand, and now it looks right. Thank goodness. Except the racing account number didn't show up because I didn't do the racing account number. Crass. Anyway, let me know when you're ready.
I told him to go ahead, and we'll see when he gets.
Okay. And when he
gets
does,
put in a place here.
I have the other PlayStation
Hey.
in the lobby too.
Yeah, I see that. Come on, Quan, better get the SR up.
Yeah, come
I
on.
like giving
get the
Quan
A+,
crap.
Get the S. Let's go.
I like giving Quan crap because he. So.
When did I ever get an S safety rating? Is the S the best you can have?
Yeah, S is the best. A is the next down, and then B.
When did I ever? Okay, sure, sounds great.
Well, your Presidio dog is fine. It's at S.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, when did I do that? I don't remember that.
Well, apparently you're a clean driver at times.
That would
Look at that
appear to
thing.
be the case.
Look at this yellow car he's got out there. Just all AM stickers.
Oh yeah, Quan
he
just says,
thinks he's gonna be an AM.
He said in the chat, he's like, getting sick. No idea if I'm gonna feel better or worse by Sunday, so I better go now.
Yeah.
Good thing it's an off week for the iRacing events for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I just could not do all of that. That would be so much.
Well, I mean, I won't talk. The iRacing thing has kind of upset me earlier with the stewarding. So.
Yes, I understand what you're going at there because I was too. But it's tough. I think a lot of people think they can just walk into a sim and whatever they were doing in one sim, they're just going to do that again in the other. And unless you're Max Verstappen or one of those kinds of guys, that's not how it works.
Hell, even Max Verstappen doesn't even do iRacing. So. He has videos to show it on YouTube.
Oh, he does iRacing all the time. He's got a whole...
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And he's almost been banned for some of his contact in GT3 racing. So, really.
Here's the tough part is, and I understand and so a bunch of the RWB guys, I shouldn't say a bunch, what, 4? No,
there's like
3?
4 or 5. 4.
No,
4.
just 3. The other guys weren't RWB guys, but they are now. So we have 5
guys.
Rosario, there's
Nav, and you got
there's Nav, Buck, and
Buck. So that's 4.
Nav, Buck, and Quan.
Nav, Buck, and Quan, and then Rosario is.
Yeah, Rosario wasn't an RWB guy, was he?
He's running the livery, so
no, he is now.
Yeah, but not
now.
originally.
Him
no.
And not Mazda. Gosh darn it! I keep wanting to say his name is Mazda, and I know it's not.
No.
I know his real name because everyone has to use him in iRacing, so I get so confused sometimes. But I'm gonna check something.
He was with the same team that Ando was with before he went to
Matt
7.
Smacka. That was his name, Matt Smacka. Remember him from a while back? All right, a 127.
26.
Oh, mine says 127 to 171. What does yours say?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at work.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I was like, oh crap. How long has mine been broken?
Oh. Gosh. Sorry. I need to search. You got these times, right?
Yeah, I write them down.
I'm trying to figure out the
Do your thing.
team member here. That yeah, sorry.
So anyway, yeah, I'm excited for all that we've got going on right now. World Cup's going to be good. So Tatiana has a friend named Paul, and last weekend or next weekend they're going to be at. I think Paul actually right now is at Speed Weeks, and Pix is going to be there at a racing thing tomorrow. And there's actually, I've seen pictures of the car. 688. Okay. I've seen pictures of the car. There's a car that has sponsorship stickers on it for like HyPrix and stuff. You know, his stuff. They ran a GT Champion sticker on their real life race car.
Really?
One of their last rounds. Yeah, he sent me a picture of it. I was like, that's awesome.
I'm trying to get Green to do that. Or at least an RWB or something.
Great. So do they have a 24 hours of lemons?
Yeah.
Gran Turismo?
And he's running that BMW. Yeah. I talked to him about it not too long ago. But yeah, I was hoping he would do the same kind of thing. At least GT Champions or something. I think that'd be cool.
Where is Quan? Oh, there it is. All right, last one. What you got for us? 120 something.
Finally figured out.
941. Nice job, buddy.
Dang. A little faster than me. At least last time I had a fast lap.
So that puts him at the. That puts Quan in 5th place so far. And he's going to go ahead and.
He thought he was going to be slow.
As much as he can.
He thought he was going to be slow.
He did. I know I was going to be slow.
Well, you're not racing. So.
No, I'm not. You know, it's really strange because, do you remember? It wasn't this world. It wasn't World Cup 6. I think it was World Cup 5. Were we at this track for the qualifier?
No, because it wasn't there yet.
Wait, but I did a qualifier on the track, and we did it in
We
that little
we've
Mazda
never used
3.
this one. No, wasn't on this track.
It was.
No.
It absolutely was, and it was the remember when my wheel broke and I had like 24 hours to go get a new one, and I ended up starting the. I went out and I got into the pro class. I was the last one to get in the pro class, and
No, that was different. That was not this track.
Well, what track was that?
I can't remember. Do you remember, Ian, what qualifier was for season 5?
It wasn't season 6, because that was last season.
It was season 5. It was season 5.
Okay.
God, I'm trying to remember now.
What track
Put me
were we
on a
at,
spot
season
here.
5?
I'm trying
Season
to
6, we
remember
were
now.
at Kyoto.
I'm sure we have it on something.
You know where I know where we have it? We have it on our YouTube channel. I'm just going to go back
Yes.
and look to see what the qualifiers
It's going to be a
were.
ways, especially as the amount of stuff we've done lately.
Let's see. World Cup, where are you? There's season 6 qualifiers. There's season 5 when we were in the Dodge Viper for something.
Well, that was season 5. Dodge Viper was at
Here
one
we
of the
go.
Kyoto
World Cup
tracks.
season 5.
But that was that was a full race,
yeah.
not qualifier.
World Cup season 5 qualifiers. We were in the Mazda Atenza GR3 at Deep Forest.
Yes, deep. Oh, we were here.
Yeah, I was like, I knew where, and
That
I
was-
had that.
That
I
was the
had-
first
What?
first season on GT7.
I think it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Mazda
we
Atenza
did these qualifiers, and then the first round was
Yeah.
in the Dodge Viper at
to
Laguna.
this track. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, and I won that race because that's how I remember in the division I was. Because that's when back when we did division,
yeah,
and then we went to
I
classes
didn't.
after
I got
that.
lapped twice.
Yeah.
Remember?
And then you're like, my back hurts.
Well, it wasn't my. It was the second race where my back was starting to bother me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because then we go to the
race,
second race. Second
no,
race,
the
I
first
feel like it
race
was about
I didn't-
Panorama and the
it's-
Eclipse, or not the Eclipse, the Evo, Mitsubishi Evo.
What was that now?
I think the second race was the Mitsubishi Evo at Mountain Panorama. Because I remember you racing that one,
I'm pretty
but
sure it
I think it was shortly after you quit and said it's just too far. My back is not right now.
I'm looking at the playlist on YouTube because we have playlists. So we did the 2 qualifier races, or 3 days worth of that. And we had day 1, part 3 called the boss level. And I think that's when I ran my qualifier. And then round 1 was at
Yeah.
Laguna in the Viper. Round 2 was in the at Barcelona in the R8. Or no, and then we
The
were
R8.
in the. Where was that one? Oh, that was we were then in the at Red Bull Ring,
Oh yeah.
right? And then we were in the Ferrari at Spa. But
Yeah.
I think it was the
I feel
Renault
like we're all
at
over the
Red
place.
Bull
back
Ring
then.
that was my last race.
Yeah.
Because I had to go back into the booth because we didn't have a broadcaster anymore. So
Yeah. Well, that and your back was bothering you too.
yeah. I'll tell you what,
So
though,
like, oh,
that
I
was a
can do
fun
that.
season. Oh, they've all been
It was,
fun.
but that was the first season we went to 2 hours minutes.
Yeah, so I was having back problems, and also I was on this new wheel, and for whatever reason, I just could not. I couldn't get the feel of it down. Like it wasn't giving me feedback, and it ended up being some kind of a.
Well,
firmware
yeah, I think that's when your wheel went to.
My wheel went to
crap.
crap the night before I was supposed to qualify. And I remember because I was sitting in my basement and scrambling, and then Nuke from Sector 7 found some guy selling a Fanatec system in my town, not 4 minutes from my house, and I was able to go over and buy it, bring it home. I had, one night for like 2 hours on it, and then I did my qualifier the next day, and it was a second faster than I was on my other wheel. A full second on the same car and track. It was awesome.
Yeah, because you went from thrust measure to Fanatec, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Although I would like to try that new thrustmaster wheel that they got out. It's supposed to be a direct drive.
I literally just had to throw that old thing away. I was going to hold on to it, but I was like, we're moving. I really don't need to carry
But
that thing
man,
around
you
with
know
me
that
anymore.
300 was your starting place.
Nope. The T80 rubber bandy thing was my starting place. You don't
because you
remember
didn't get
that?
nothing out of 280. I remember the T80.
Yeah.
You
and
started with that when we first started with RWB.
Yeah, I was still in Kentucky when we had that one, and I
Yeah.
still remember the race with Joey Cannoli, and we're at
Oh,
Monza.
Yeah.
We come out of the first.
Yeah, no
gate.
force feedback.
Yeah, no force feedback, and my car just goes flying straight off the track because it disconnected. And Joey was like, "Where's he
you never
going?"
did the 150 though.
What's
You never
that?
did the 150. You never did the 150.
No, I went straight to
You
the
jumped
300.
straight from 80 to
The T300 RS GT. That's where I went to.
yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
great
the
wheel. Man.
300s are just they're great wheels. Me and my brother have run ever since the beginning almost. I did a 150 for a little bit, but then as soon as we went to the 300s, I haven't touched anything since.
Yep. And you won't until that one dies, and then you'll have to.
Mine's getting a little sloppy, but I think Ian bought a new servo at some point.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Where
And
is
so
he?
his
I
is
want
still-
to hear him. I haven't talked to him forever.
Yeah. Oh, here.
Come put his
I'll
headphones on.
get.
No,
taken-
put your heads
so
put
you
your
can-
heads side by side with one ear each on the.
You know, I think you just need to talk to Ian because I got. So
But
How about
is
you
he
hang out
gonna
with Ian
is he
for-
gonna talk? Is he as talkative as you are right now?
what?
Is he as talkative as
Sorry.
you are right now?
Yeah, probably not as talkative, but you know, I've already had some drinks. He's probably not drinking, so.
That's funny.
But let's get some Igorski.
Simodorsky.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's talking like you're gonna even know the difference between our two voices.
Remember, if something's not working.
Hello.
Is it? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. Just came over here to watch, see what's going on.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
little slow right now. We only
Yeah, I
have
know.
like 45 minutes before this is all over. I
Oh,
kind
yeah?
of like this short, the short time frame ones, doing a couple short ones, forcing people to get
Yeah.
their butts in there and get them done and over with instead of dragging it out for 12 hours. Remember those days?
Oh, yeah, I remember those days. Those 10-hour, 12-hour days, 15-hour days, they were kind of annoying.
Gosh, I know. I was like starting at 9 in the morning, it's 10 o'clock at night, and then you have like 45 minutes left and 12 people show up. You're like, where the freak
Yeah.
have you been all day?
And then your wife is pissed off at you because you didn't hang out with her all day.
Uh-huh. We know how that
Is that, oh,
goes.
Rusty Maggots jumps in the room.
Is he here?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, I didn't think he was coming.
S7R.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He was one of the defending champions from the last season, but
Nice.
he didn't make it all the way to the end of it, and so he didn't win it. I
Is he
forget what
pro-am or
happened
pro?
there, but I don't know if it's insult to injury, so I don't want to say anything. But all right, well, I
Yeah.
guess it's time to let him go. All right, let me do
Alrighty.
this. I got to write a number down.
Ready?
Not yet. Oh yeah, you can send him out, so he can do his outline.
Okay, hold on one second. Dun-dun. I can't remember how to do that.
It's been a minute.
Intertext, there we go. Yeah.
I have
I haven't
to
had
click
to
a couple
chat
things
with
to
anybody.
get to number 30 so that I don't forget where I was. Trying
Okay.
to multitask here during our slower points, slower times.
Oh, I mean, jump in, dude.
It's time to go.
Nigel, you need a new headset. This thing is... Yeah. The wired ones are only $25, dude. It's not like I'm asking you to get the one I got.
All right, let's see. Let's open up some camera
Mhm.
action.
Give me a night.
Yeah.
All right, our first Sector 7 livery for the night.
Sweet.
And we're going to see Rusty set a pretty fast time, I'm sure.
Looks like the 911 livery from the WEC 911.
You know what? I don't see a registration for him.
Oh, maybe he's just going in there.
Did he even, okay, I'm gonna just double check my paperwork while he's on his outlap. There's nothing I gotta add.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't register, this silly guy. So, oh yes, he did. He just didn't
No, he
register
didn't.
with. He just didn't register. He didn't put the S7R in front of it.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Fix that.
Ooh, I think he's gonna fly.
Of course he's gonna fly. This dude's a monster.
This is a hell of just an outlap.
I know, he was 4 seconds faster than like a couple of the other outlaps I've seen out there.
I
So he's gonna destroy this track right now.
Uh-huh. Look at him use all that.
He's gonna use
Get it,
all of it.
Rusty.
He's gonna create parts of the track that weren't there before, so he can go faster. That's just how this.
The
guy's
problem
gonna
with this
roll.
track is I could not get out of it without getting a penalty trying that.
Oh yeah, that's all of us.
Yeah, I was creating all kinds of new track. Cutting all kinds of stuff, going wide. Ooh. Nice cornering. Ooh, good break. Ooh. That was close.
Yeah, a little bit closer than probably he wanted it to
That's a half-second penalty in my book.
be.
Give it to him.
I don't even want to talk about penalties, man. Like some of the guys are just not happy about how things went in the last iRacing event.
Oh, I haven't even checked out any of that yet. Is it bad?
Yeah, there was a lot happening there.
Ooh.
This is gonna be flying. Look at this. Oh, actually, it's not that
Oh,
fast.
That's slower than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too.
He's not getting a lot of width on that one.
we may have over talked his action here. We'll see.
Yeah. Ooh. Going through. The bumpies. Ooh, that might be a penalty.
Did he cut the green? I was typing in the. I guess he's okay.
Nah. Man, I was getting penalties all over the place on this track.
There's a lot of people that are not super thrilled with this car. Like, they're not overly enthusiastic about it.
It's the only time we're going to use it.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to do a 2-hour race with the pit view of this thing.
No,
It'd be
and I
terrible.
race in cockpit mode, and that cockpit, you can see out of that about as well as you can see out of a tinted windowed limousine at night with no headlights, and you're blind.
See, and I thought the Viper was bad till I hopped into this thing.
Yeah, this thing is.
And I was like, what
it's not terrible.
is...
Hey, you were.
Yeah. I did agree to do this car because we're not. Might as well. Yeah.
I had to go sell some cars just to buy this stupid thing to practice with it and make a poster.
Oh, jeez. You had to go sell cars to. I would have just done like the Le Mans money grind race. Just got it. You could buy 2 of them.
The thing is, I don't drive in it. I don't drive anymore, really. Like, the only time I'm ever doing drive. That's why the other night I just got together with a bunch of the guys just to hang out and drive, and get a feel for the track, so that when I'm sitting and watching these guys, I know kind of what they're dealing with. But also, like, it's just when you got 4 events going. Like, I didn't even do tonight's broadcast for that iRacing event for Pan Am. Fry's doing that.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and then he's going to be doing he's going to be doing all the broadcasting for the F4 series.
Oh, you guys are doing F4? That's awesome.
Yeah, we're Sim Race City is sponsoring that one. So
nice.
Yeah, we're doing. Yep, see, look, there it is, right there, Sim Race City F4 Cup. So we'll be doing that, and that's starting pretty soon. Last lap, what's he got? 126.696.
He's consistent though. I'll give him that.
He's consistent. But he's not as fast as I thought he was going to be.
I thought he was going to run
problem.
25s. We got to have somebody hitting 24s on this track.
Eventually, yeah. That puts him in the top 5. I'll bring that up. I'll bring that up here. Let's let him go. I'll bring that up.
Do you want me to send him off?
No, I got it.
Okay.
The one to get people out on the track, like the Malaki. Oh my gosh, that makes me think of Balake.
Yeah.
All right, D nice.
Hey, Ron.
hey, Ron. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, so let's see the Malaki.
I can't hear what you're saying, Nigel. What's up?
I need to find.
Nobody's hitting 24s?
Nobody's hit a 24 yet. In fact, I think. Did anyone hit a 25? I think someone hit a 20. Yeah, the only one that's gotten a 25 is the guy that's sitting at the top of the heap right now. Odin. He got all 25s. He even got a 25-6 out of that.
Odin.
Yeah. But nobody else has gotten a 25 the whole night.
Yeah. What's this dude's name? Is it Malachi?
Yeah.
Malachi. Okay.
Yeah. Malaki.
Malaki.
That's what I'm gonna call
is it Malaki or is it Malachi?
it's probably
The
Malachi.
Malachi.
I'm just saying, I'm calling him
GRT's
Malaki
in his
because
fridge.
I want to.
Well, being a Bible-believing Christian, I'll call him Malachi.
Now what I got to do is I got to find his registration so I know what the heck he's called. Oh, there he is.
Do you want me to?
Oh, he's ZRT.
Okay, I'll send him out.
Yeah, send him on out. That's ZRT's Malachi. That's who that is. Okay.
What? Oh. How do you at people again? Malachi. Jump in.
I was gonna say I have it copied and pasted, so I can just mash it in there. All right, let's see. We're gonna see him run out on track here.
Pit penalty.
Pit
Right
penalty.
away.
That's right, it'll go away. I saw it too. I saw it too. All right, so there's our current grid.
Oh, they're letting Zalex make their liveries. It's gonna be black cars that just say ZRT all over.
That's it. That's all they say. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Come on, Zalex.
Oh, you guys are talking to me on your PlayStation, never mind. Because you can't see the screen.
No,
on
I
the
can't.
stream. I could share it on our Discord so you can watch it. But oh, Malake.
What's that, dude? You gotta yell. I can't hear you. Oh yeah. Slow down and get some damage.
He might be the one guy happy.
Yeah. Yeah, because he just... Alright, let's hope he has a better lap. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Oh, is this going through YouTube? I'm talking all kinds of smack.
I was gonna say they're all hearing you, so yeah. Just
Act like you were there.
his name on
Okay.
the list.
124s, let's go.
Act like you were there.
Here we go. Now, don't crash the car.
Yeah.
I know earlier Ghost was saying that he's like, I'm not sure if I'm going to get there. I'm going to be on the bubble of this thing. I'm like, we only have 66 people registered, and usually we don't get them all competing, right, or qualifying.
Yeah.
And people are going to have some moments, and if they're not going to be consistent. Ooh, you haven't seen the in-car cam.
I have not.
Oh, but you have
I
a
need
tiny
to pull
little
up my-
screen to look at, don't you?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Everybody else doesn't have a tiny screen to look at, so I can go inside the car and show everybody what this cockpit looks like while they're driving.
Yeah. The other thing with this car you got to be careful with is it's got 7 gears. So, a couple
Yeah.
shorties.
It has. I thought at first that it was kind of a gutless thing, but it actually has a little bit of pep in getting up there. But when you get a little further up, I feel like you got to kind of short shift that thing. It runs out of power because it's got the 7 gears. And I feel like it runs out of oomph.
Chris, everybody wants to know if you signed up.
I have not signed up. But I can just come in and run it.
127.
I know people who know people who know something.
Yeah.
Cuss, but I don't want to get us kicked. I was going to say the SH word. But again, Bible believing Christian. We don't cuss.
I like this side-by-side view where everyone can see like the.
Ooh, I love that cut. That's good.
What's that?
But I love that cut through that corner.
Yeah, that's fun.
He just need to use a smidge more track, and I think he could shave off some time.
I was gonna say he really could.
Especially coming into the corner, I think he could wide berth it and get into the 20s probably.
Are you guys watching this on the big TV?
Yeah, but through his PlayStation, so we can get all the times and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, the stream, the pics shot it out of the park again. It's just gorgeous. Like, oh,
you have to go back and watch it.
And watch it in 4K on my big TV.
4K capture cards. Love them.
Yep.
Oh, we got
126.041. Nice.
No.
Dude,
What?
he beat out Rusty Maggots like by 0.8 of a second.
I got a 132.018.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. What did you say it was?
132.018.
Okay.
First lap was a
Now I'm wondering
132.940.
if Rusty Maggots had a different time than what I'm seeing. It might be time to reset the lobby.
I got a 126.4
What's that?
this lap. A 126.425 for Rusty.
A 126. Oh, 425. That's what I had too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but this time his second lap was a 132.
Yeah, 132.018.
I think that's wrong because let's see, when he comes across the line here, he's 4 seconds off. I think it's wrong. We're gonna watch as he crosses the line. Let me go back to our normal view. When he goes across the line,
Yeah, 'cause he's
watch the
definitely not on the
clock
126s.
above the car. What? And we'll see if it shows the same thing. Because right now it's already showing us at a 125.
Yeah, 126, 127, 128. He just ran a 131.737.
Except it says on my screen a 126.107.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a mess. Let me tell him to screenshot that.
Yeah. Oh no! Party foul. Yeah, because we need to see what he sees. Because we got two different. But I definitely don't think he was a. Just the amount of track he was using, he wasn't.
He was not running these 130s. No way. Like,
Yeah.
that's.
What do you mean?
Not happening. I need to change the time and kind of reset the thing. Although we're almost. I mean, we only have 30 minutes left. I don't know how many. But. All right, so I'm gonna wait for him to send me a message. I'm not sure if he's where he's gonna send it to or take a picture. But I will wait to see if it shows up.
Yeah, because I'm showing 132.940, 132.018, and 131.737.
Yeah, there's
And then
no
he
way
just got off.
there was no way he was running 5 seconds behind. And what's weird is the timing on my screen on the right showed 127, 126, 126. And he looked like he had every bit of the same pace that Rusty did out there. So I don't know. I'm waiting for his message to come across.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's gonna send it. He's either gonna send it to me in Discord or he's gonna send it to me in game. So waiting on that.
He's in the pits now, so
Yep.
he should be sending it
Just don't let
soon.
if anybody jumps in the lobby, we're not gonna let them out. We're gonna reset the lobby for the last half an hour here.
Oh, for sure.
Like I'm gonna close it down and reopen it. I don't know if it has anything to do with me getting the camera in the car or but we know how these go, right?
Yeah.
We know how
Every
these lobbies work.
couple hours, you gotta
Kaz.
reset them.
You go a couple of hours. Remember we had to do it like 5 or 6 times like during those big long days.
Oh yeah. We're like something's off.
All right, he's still in the garage, so that means he is trying to sort out. Sake at? I'm gonna document the ones that that I have, and then we'll see if what he sends me is any different. Because that moves him up into 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got a message from him.
Dude, I don't think I sent him a picture of that. Like that?
Oh, wow, his are the 130s. Really?
I told you.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now I worry.
I said he wasn't using all the track.
Okay. Can you message him? Tell him I got it. I'm going to update his scoring right now.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that was really, really what I did not see coming.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hand you back to Nigel.
How you doing, Chris?
Hey, well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Don't worry,
All right,
he's coming back.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
kill the
go ahead.
lobby and I'm gonna restart it.
Okay.
So you're gonna get
Probably a good idea.
the boot Tulio,
Already did.
and meanwhile I'll just bring this up. On
How
the
was
screen
it
so people
talking
can
to
hear about
Igorski?
Origin Micro while we're waiting for it to go.
How was it talking to Igorski?
What?
How was it talking to Igorski?
It was
Haven't talked
pleasant.
to him in
It
a while.
really was. It was like halfway between you and the other you.
The other me. Yeah. It reminds me of back in the day when it was all. But damn, we're throwing a series together.
Yep. No, you're getting out of your shell.
Yeah, I have a shell, I know. Not the greatest, but.
All right, lobby is reopening.
Just let me know when it's ready. And I'll jump in. So you're setting up lobby tomorrow at what, 1 my time?
Nope,
12.
you are.
No, oh no. I mean that's the time you have it. I'm gonna be.
Okay, so the time tomorrow. I'm just gonna.
I need to
check.
double check.
I'm double checking the RSVP.
Okay.
So that would be 12 p.m. Mountain Time.
Mountain time, so that's my time.
Yep.
Okay.
Mountain Time is your time. So 12 p.m. So noon to 5.
How long are you gonna be around?
It depends on what happens in the morning.
Yeah, I get that.
Tatiana is not available, and I'm only going to be available if everybody leaves me alone. But it's my son's birthday and all that kind of stuff. So
Yes.
we'll
But
see how it
you
goes.
need to worry.
But tomorrow's is supposed to be pretty big. There's 23 people signed up to do tomorrow's, so
Well,
you're going to be busy. The lobby is.
I'm
up, by the
gonna
way.
do what I gotta do.
There you go. Lobby is up, so you can.
Family is more than this racing, so at the end of the day. But we'll make sure those that can and will be around that I can do,
Yep.
I will make sure they're gonna get their times in.
Awesome. So anyway, I got up on the screen. We're talking about the MX-5. And,
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fun. I think with the lower power and the weight changes that were made.
And no force induction
Yep.
is a big thing for me.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like no turbochargers and superchargers, right?
Yeah. Fry wanted to go there first, but me and my brother talked him into let's try and get as close to like real life.
Yeah, and you're gonna
That's
get
possible.
if you
And he
do
is
that,
right
you're gonna
there.
get those
I mean-
slipstream races that are gonna work because people aren't going so fast
Oh,
that
yeah.
you know you don't have time.
Yeah, you start putting turbos and superchargers on it. You're not. It's gonna be too much different. So.
Yep.
There's so many tuning wise that you can do, and he might have like Fry went a little above on some of them, but you know what, I can work with it
Yeah.
being what I wanted him to do, but it is his series, so I wanted him to. I told him from the get-go, I don't want you to let people influence you. Because you know what, people are going to influence you.
Yeah.
So you just do what you want to do. If you're
Indeed.
ask for help when you need it or want it.
Yep.
But just do what you want. So I tried to like push him in a direction, and I feel like we're pretty dang close to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
we'll
be
see.
a lot of fun.
I signed up for it, so
I know, and you know what? I'm gonna be broadcasting it. But the one thing I'm not gonna be broadcasting it when I'm gonna just quickly jump over and talk about this iRacing F4 Cup.
yeah.
So Fry
That's
is gonna be
exciting,
doing the
too.
commentary on that one. And so I think this old man may throw himself into a race or 2 or 5 or 10 for this F4 Cup because it'll be happening.
Ooh, for iRacing? Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be happening on the
man.
same day that the International GT series is running, but that's in the morning, and then this one.
So what you're telling me is those iRacing guys don't know what they're in for because Presidio Dog's gonna come in there.
maybe I don't know.
That's what we're hoping. I mean,
The car.
you
is
talk
fun.
at us all the time. Why wouldn't you run us down all the time?
Well, okay. So the challenge is I only get so many hours a week to spend doing GT Champions, anything sim racing, right? And so
Yeah.
I either spend it doing broadcasts to build up, so we have better events and we have sponsors and funding and everything, so we can do all of these things, or I can sit down
You
and
don't
do
get
racing.
enough appreciation for stuff either. So
What's that?
you don't get enough appreciation for what you do on.
It's
'Cause
not
you
just me.
deserve a
There's a
lot more.
lot that goes on. There's a lot of guys. Fry is doing a bunch.
No,
Pix is
no,
doing
it doesn't
a bunch.
even. It doesn't. At the end of the day, you're the one that tries to make everything happen, and you do what you do. So
Well,
it just you don't get enough appreciation for what you do for
I appreciate
for
I
GT7
appreciate that.
and
I will say, only because I just feel I need to, is I'm the one everybody hears about, right? Like I'm the one they see communicating a lot. They hear my voice, they see me. Those are like the face of GT Champions. But
yes,
it would not be anything without Pix in the background with the graphics that he does and and he keeps me on track too. We talk, I don't know, we probably spend no less than an hour every day chatting back and forth with each other just about everything going on. He helps me like remember the things I know. I help him remember things. He has a lot of work to do all of these graphics for everything.
he does.
He does. It is. Yeah, it's a lot. So it's a team effort. Absolutely. But yeah.
I wouldn't have what I have with you guys without you and Pix. I know
but
the
we wouldn't have
original.
what we have without you
at the
putting together
beginning.
the events.
Yeah, I know that I wouldn't have what I have without my idea for. That's how it started from the get go,
Yep.
and then it keeps going on there, and we're just building off that.
Yep. And we're gonna
And
be
that's,
doing
like you said, we're gonna try and do a World Cup in iRacing.
so.
Do you even know how amazing that would be if we can get there?
I am not saying that that's what's next. What I'm saying
No,
is
nobody's saying that's next,
Right.
but it's something that could happen.
Yeah, I'll
That's all.
tell you that from the very beginning of this project, when Pix and I partnered up with an investor to take GT Champions to the next level, right?
Yeah.
It has been said at the very beginning when we started this that our goal, me and Pix, is to have something like the World Cup in iRacing. Every event that we've done, every event has gotten us closer and closer. Like, this is our first true multi-class event, right? We're growing we're growing it out there. I can't wait. We're still gonna have another international GT series event after this one.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But it's not going to
We
be
gotta-
the
we gotta
America
work our way-
Challenge, but we'll get there.
But I mean, the idea that World Cup could happen in iRacing, because iRacing has that opportunity to put all that together, volume.
Yep.
We could have some.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's so many tracks that we've been begging for in Gran Turismo for a decade, and
There is, and me and Ian, and if we even can't even race in the first version of it, eventually me and Ian want to be involved.
Yeah.
Racing wise, but you know, it's iRacing is a money sim.
Yeah, it's expensive. That's for sure.
It's not exactly set for everybody.
Well, really quick, so we've only got 15 minutes left. I don't see anybody messaging us saying that they want to go. It's already almost midnight on the East Coast. We've gotten 14 people done today.
How many drivers we got?
Someone just jumped in. Literally as I'm saying that. That's hilarious.
Of course.
Of course. So we're going to get one more done. It was
Stig Xander.
What's up, Stig?
S7R, Stig.
So he's going to come through for us. There we go. Okay.
I'll tell him to just go out.
Yep. Just tell him to head on out. Take care of his business. So we're going to get ourselves one full lobby of cars qualified today in a 3-hour period. I don't think we've done that before. I think by chopping this down where the time is smaller, people are like coordinating to get it done.
Yeah, that way we can keep like 12-hour videos on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, remember when we used to have to stop at 12 hours and then do a new one?
Yeah. What were we thinking?
We weren't. Yeah, it's
We
clear.
were learning.
All right, so here we go.
Well, tell everybody this is the last for the night.
Yep. Well, by the time he's done, it's going to be really close. So,
Yeah, pretty dang close. But this will be the last racer for. But glad we got a lot of you guys done tonight. But don't worry, there's 2 more days of race.
Yep, we got
Qualifying.
5 hours tomorrow, starting 3 p.m. from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Drivers.
I know
can
a
get
lot
in
of
here.
people practice time, so and they've told me this. So I know there's gonna be people trying to get to the last minute, but hopefully most of you guys show up over the next.
Yep. Well, there's 23 people that said they're coming to tomorrow's, with 3 maybes, and I really am going to try to broadcast as much of it as I can.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm told that we're going to birthday dinner or whatever we're doing for tomorrow. So,
Well, your son's more important than this.
yeah. So, well, I think what needs to happen is everyone just needs to know, well, if you want to be on the camera when we're doing this,
Yeah. Doing Presidio's here.
you better do it while I'm here.
If you just want to run a lap, you know, who's looking, come in when I'm here. If you want to be on YouTube, wait till Presidio's here.
You know, the sad part is he's the first one since we restarted the lobby, and so he doesn't have a triple lap time on his board to shoot for. So he's just gonna get it done.
He's Xander. He's pretty quick. He's usually one of the top.
Yeah, not too bad.
He is a very quick, and that's one of the reasons why. Okay, let's worry about classes after, because we have a lot of new drivers. Along with, I don't want to get too heavy on one class.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that that I was thinking about, I was like, man, I wish there was a way I could just set the stream, leave my computer on, and it just does its thing. And then I thought to myself, oh, you know what? I know how. I can have somebody just take over my PlayStation remotely, and then someone can just keep changing the camera to the car and just leave the stream on for the 5 hours. And until, of course, the lobby goes kaplunk, and then you have to
Come on, and then you gotta
126.803. Does that look right to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I got on my side.
The
Jeez,
and
126.803.
I was thinking, like, that's one of the cool things about the iRacing side is the lobbies are dependent on a person. They're dependent on
they're
ran by them. But what's really cool is I could actually join a lobby as a watcher, and then I could just set the thing on to start watching cars. And if there's
yes, we know iRacing is so much better.
Yeah, the camera will just switch to the car that's on track and follow it around until another one shows up on track. So if you were doing something like this, we'd never miss it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, iRacing's awesome. The only thing that they're not great at is it's not as pretty.
Is what?
They're not as pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, visualized.
I don't know if you
I mean, unless
guess.
if you get 4K stuff, even then, it's still not as near as pretty as.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? It's going to be another 126.
Bam.
Oh, 127.
126. 27.
127.027, right?
Yeah. You have his name up yet? Oh, no. Sorry. I haven't been paying attention. This is S7. Stig Xander. He is, but I was expecting his first lap to be fast.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be quicker, but maybe
Xander's pretty quick.
Yeah, they all are. Those Sector 7 guys are pretty dang quick.
There's something else.
You know, you know what was interesting is I got some feedback from various different teams that were like, you changed the championship up. I'm like, yeah. And I like it because now what it is teams can't just grab only the fastest guys on the planet and to go after the championship. They now have to depend on both a Pro-Am driver and an Am driver for scoring points. So that's a big
At the
move.
very least. At the very least, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
You can't have just one. You can have multiple pros. It's one pro or
469. There we go.
Dang. That's quick.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. It's not as quick as the quickest, but it's pretty quick.
No.
All right, so we're going to tally it up. Tally ho, people. Where does that put him? puts him right below Rusty, 6th position. So
I'll imagine that. They were always pretty close last. Okay, I'll do that.
I've already got to beat him. What's that?
Oh.
Bam! Look at that. Don't even mess with Chris. Let's go.
Well, yeah, because you got stuff ahead. So
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation 5 with.
I keep it
nothing.
100, baby. How they say
You
it
always
now.
do.
Keep it
You're
100.
always on point. Can't argue with that.
You can. It's just not going to do you any good.
No, probably won't.
Well, okay. So if I have my P's and Q's right, here's our top
Yeah.
15 so far. So now Malachi is on the bubble. And the next person to go faster than him will drop him into lobby 2. And so we've got plenty of drivers that can come in and and get stuff done.
Well,
I'm interested to see how tomorrow's
we
going
got
to look.
like 60 something drivers, 66, 7
It's something like
drivers
that.
signed up, registered, at least registered.
Yeah.
66 registered. We're still short.
So short.
By a mile. But we're gonna do some stuff.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I think now is a good enough time as any to go ahead and close things down because there's nobody here.
Yep. I think it's a good idea.
I wonder if Stig is still on track. Let's make sure he's not trying to send us a.
No,
something
he's in the pits.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know if he's trying to send a message that's different than, like maybe his time is different.
I wouldn't think so. He's the only one that's been on the reset.
I'm actually looking right now, and I just noticed that we've got a new entry. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you. Here, hang out with me for a second. I'm going to close our broadcast down. This will be the end of our broadcast day, but what I wanted to do is just give everybody a big thank you for being there with us.
Yeah,
Also, make
absolutely.
sure you check out our sponsors, Origin Micro, because it's because of those guys that we're able to have, everything going for us right now. So
Don't forget about GTChampions.com.
Yep, get it all.
Always visit that website. Any info that you can ever think about for GT Champions is on there.
Yep, and then don't forget that the MX5 Cup qualifiers are happening tomorrow, kind of in and around the time that we're doing this as well. They're not going to be broadcasted, but if you're going to be in that series, make sure you're checking in with him. And then, of course, we have the iRacing America Challenge is going to be back next weekend. We're going to be at Barber Motorsports Park to start the last 4 rounds. We're going to be at Barber, Detroit, Virginia, and Indianapolis. Also, the F4 Cup will be starting in December. It's only a few more. It's only like a month away. So, get your stuff.
Basically a month away.
Yeah, basically it's a month away. Yeah. So, appreciate everybody being there. I'm gonna mute the two of us for a minute while we head on out. And Venom, I'll be back to you in a second. So hang on, folks.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you guys
Appreciate
tomorrow.
you guys.
Have a good one.
Store for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.